Welcome to Retail Tech Under the Hood, Startups Showcase. We are going to see startup pitches from Israeli leading retail tech startups sponsored by AWS. My name is Boaz Zinnemann from AWS, and I'm excited to introduce you to this collection of awesome startups from the Israeli arena. AWS is happy to be collaborating with the Retail Innovation Club on this event to support the Israeli retail tech startup ecosystem, and we are especially thrilled to be here to help showcase these wonderful startups as they present their innovative solutions to you. I'd like to thank you for attending this session and to wish all of the startups and their presenters the best of luck. Before we start introducing our startups, I would like to welcome Josh Johnson, CPA partner, CFO and CISO at Brooks Carrot, that will share with us his do's and don'ts for an early stage startup. Josh, please take it from here.
Hello, my name is Josh, and this is a very short talk about the do's and don'ts for an early stage startup. So, I'm a qualified accountant, a partner at Brooks Carrot, and I am directly responsible for 30 employees and manage over 70 clients in my portfolio. I acted as the CISO of Brooks Carrot after we implemented ISO 27001, and I act as a marketing director for BK Digital, where we are digitizing financial processes. In the past, I was an audit manager at BDO in Israel and in the UK. A few facts about Brooks Carrot. We currently manage $7 billion in cash for our clients. Our clients have done over $7 billion in exits. We're the leading CFO firm for financial services since '95. We have a China desk, a US desk. We have over 150 employees that provide services to more than 400 customers. Our office is in Kadima. We have another office in Be'er Sheva, and I'm going to jump into a few key points in this talk. Revenue. A revenue model is not a standard hockey stick. Revenue recognition is how we recognize the revenue, and the growth is not just bring in more income. Revenue models differentiate between SaaS and other types. The main one in high tech that you see is SaaS. And also, we've got to make sure that we're designing the right type of revenue model for that company. In terms of revenue recognition, it doesn't depend only on when the money comes in or the invoice was raised. It depends on the type of service, the lifetime of the engagement, and how and what is the revenue for. In terms of growth, we have organic and we have external. It's very important when you're growing a startup to think of the implications of growing with new customers or expanding services to current clients, and which client is going to be pilot and which not in the process of building that revenue. You've got to do it slowly and confidently to make sure that you're growing quickly. A budget, the most important tool in the book that a company can have. So think about it. The investors need the tool to be able to see their ROI and see how the management are bringing into realization the plan. The management use it as their tool, as taking their vision and bringing it into a monetary plan in terms of operation. We use it for controlling, to see the actual activity of the company and compare it to what we budget. It's okay to deviate from the budget, but it's most important to understand that every deviation needs to be justified. It's not just we've deviated. Building your team, and it's got to be a dream team. However dream team is, we've got to remember that each one has their own strength, and we have to bring those strengths to the table and identify the weaknesses as a person or as an organization so that we can make sure that we can fill those weaknesses and make ourselves stronger. When you think of advisors or external consultants, you've got to make sure, first of all, that you're not going to over dilute yourself, and make sure that you don't have too many advisors and consultants, because too many people will shift it. The dream team is the core, and they know what their company is doing and why it's doing, and they need support to make sure things are done as best as possible. And that brings a thought to what I can outsource. If it's a C-level or if it's working power, we just need to make sure that we've identified the most important levels and get them done efficiently. Your finance department. Here, I'd just like to give you a very brief overview of the different roles and individuals. The high end is a C-level, is a CFO, and he's a board member. He's a part of the financial strategy and the planning of the company. He makes sure that the funds are managed correctly and all the processes in the business are running accordingly and smoothly. The financial controller is responsible for the actual day-to-day work and managing and reporting and creating the documents and computations and overseeing the processes of the company in a detailed level. The bookkeeper uploads the information into that bookkeeping system, and the payroll is responsible for the pay slips, obviously. Each one has their own different certification and qualification. Make sure that when you're looking at dividing a team, if you've need the full aspect or part of it, you can today, with Brooks Carrot as well, outsource different levels of those services. But the most important thing is make sure that the people that you're working with understand your business, your dream, and your vision, and are there to support you to bring that to life. My name is Josh, as I said before. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope this has been helpful. Thank you very much.
I'm back. We are kicking off our Startups Showcase with OneBit. OneBit innovative and customer-centric algorithms identify patterns and market trends in real time, helping retailers all over the world to adjust their operations and react quickly to changing realities. Avichai, take us to a great start. Good luck.
Hi, thank you for joining me today. I'm Avi, I'm the VP Sales of OneBit. What I want to do, I want to take you through a very quick briefing about our solution. Who we are, what do we do, and so on. So OneBit is an in-season flow optimization solution. Now, what does it mean? We try to focus all of our solutions, and I think that we are one of the only companies who really focuses on that, is in your in-season operation. Meaning what you send from the warehouse to the stores. OneBit analyzes huge amount of data, all the sales stock data from all of the stores on a daily basis, and try to identify consumption patterns, sales patterns in the different stores, and according to them recommend to you, the retailer, how to replenish, how to allocate your inventory in the best way that will increase your potential sales, inventory turns, and margins. OneBit is very ROI oriented. The return on investment is relatively fast. We can implement the product in around 6 to 8 weeks. This is because we basically do not replace any of the system. We come on top of your ERP, WMS, etc. We were selected this year to the Retail Innovator Landscape of 2020. And we have today more than 200 brands and clients working globally, as you can see here and in this slide as well. Now, I want to take you very quickly about some of our solutions, some of the solution elements that we have to offer. Of course, we will not go into all of them because this is a very limited time, but we will be happy to receive your details and give you a much broader and generate a much broader discussion. So, the first thing that I want to mention is our dynamic inventory targets. Which is part of the adaptive inventory management. Basically what we do is we analyze consumption patterns per SKU. SKU is style, color, size, in all of the different stores, and try to see whether the amount of stock that you are holding there or intend to hold there is the right amount. When we see styles that are selling less than expected, we will push their targets down. We'll make sure you do not replenish. If we identify styles that are selling or size that are selling better than the expectations, we'll increase the target, we will pull more inventory there. This leads us to the second element of the solution, which is the smart replenishment. OneBit eventually will take care of all of the replenishment decisions in the organization. We will put inside all of the constraints that you probably have, like days of shipments, minimums, other different kinds of constraints. And together with that, we will put the priorities of how we think the inventory should be allocated according to the specific sales rate of each and every SKU, each and every style or size in the different stores. We are not looking at clusters, we are not looking at categories, we are looking on specific SKUs in specific stores. The third element, which is one of our most popular ones, is the store transfer. What we did here is we have created a mechanism, a smart mechanism that is looking at opportunities both from the supply side and from the demand side. We are looking for opportunities of SKUs of styles that are not moving very well from one hand, okay, they are slow movers, and on the other hand are selling very well or missing in other stores. This inventory can be rotated and also can be consolidated with the different sizes. Some other things that we do, of course, we deal with the assortment. We try to identify also opportunities. We raise flags about categories that are performing better than their benchmarks in other stores. We will identify best sellers, utilize them in the best way, and help you to liquidate your slow movers. A little bit about our numbers, because this is one of the most important things eventually. Now, other than releasing capacity of management and automate key decision, which is very important, we know how to we can quantify very good results from our customers. We are talking about much higher availability, up to 70% reduction in SKU shortages in the store, 70% less out of stocks. We are talking about less inventory, at the same time less inventory in the stores, up to 50% reduction of the inventory, in-store inventory value. Most of the times this is inventory that is going to other stores that can benefit from him, because we bring less inventory and rotate the inventory faster. We reduce the average age of the inventory in the store. We create a much fresher store, and all of these three eventually lead to better margin, and this is the name of the game. This is the return on investment that I mentioned in the beginning. We're talking about up to 20% increase in full price sales, which correspond to, I would say, around 5-8% of store growth year per year. This is it for now. I tried to do everything in 5 minutes. We'll be very, very happy to talk more with you and schedule a meeting. Thank you for joining me, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Next on our Startup Showcase, Kaja Robotics. Hannah Yanofsky, the EVP and CRO, is going to present Kaja Robotics, that was founded in 2014 with the vision to lead the transition to automated warehouses with smart systems and flexible robotics. Hannah, the stage is yours.
Hello, my name is Hannah Yanofsky. I'm EVP and CRO at Kaja Robotics, and I'm very happy to be here today and discuss about one of the most dynamic and evolving sectors these days, the warehouse automation. I'm thrilled to present you our unique solution at Kaja Robotics. Logistic market, e-com, is changing all the time. New users are joining. Demand is increasing. COVID-19 even enhanced the need and increased the demand. More and more transactions are being done online. We, at Kaja Robotics, offer a unique solution. Our solution comprises of advanced software, 2 types of robots and 2 types of working stations. Our solution manages for the customer almost the entire task of the order fulfillment, and it is being done in a sterile environment, meaning only the robots are working there without human beings. Our software is based in the cloud. It has an advanced algorithm, AI and deep learning. It controls the entire operation of the robots. The software is the brain. We believe that we should adapt our solution to the warehouse and not vice versa, meaning we use the existing infrastructure, no need to change them. The shelves are regular shelves, we just place adapters on them, and we use the plastic boxes. That's why our solution is very much cost effective. No need to make an evolution in the warehouse, and there is a very attractive ROI. In addition, it allows the customer later on to change and adapt the layout of the warehouse in accordance with the changing needs. We have 2 types of robots, and I would like to show you some videos about it. You can see in the videos the 2 types of robots, the big robots and the small robots, the lifter and the cart. The lifter is responsible for several tasks in the warehouse. It's responsible for the inbound, for the optimization in the warehouse, and for putting the high runners and the boxes close to the picking station in the lower shelves to allow the small robots, the faster robots, to take them to the picking station in the most effective way. The big robot, the lifter, will rearrange the warehouse all the time in accordance with the order waiting and in accordance with the statistics and the anticipation for the order to come. The small robots will run very fast in the warehouse and will bring the relevant boxes to the picking station. Here you can see the queue of the robots waiting for the picker to pick the relevant item, scan it, and place it in the hive behind him. In the hive, we can manage several orders at the same time and send them to the customer. The combination of the two robots allows the warehouse to be all the time rearranged in the most optimum way. We have a team of robotic experts and software engineers, and together we try all the time to adapt our solution to the changing needs of the market. When we are looking at the key drivers of the market, we can see the Amazon effect, which predicted the need for automation years ago, the growth of e-commerce and the labor shortage. This brought the trend of the market to what we see today: mobile robots versus stiff solutions, urban warehouses and micro-fulfillment, which requires the solution to be very cost-effective, robotics versus manual unit picking. All of that made us understand that we must have a flexible automation. This is our belief, and that's why our solution addresses that. We have an adaptive solution. The system, as I said, adapts to existing infrastructure and is very modular. It is scalable, meaning you can start in a small surface and extend it gradually, and we have done it with our customers. It is responsive. You can adapt to the changing needs and peaks, even if it's a sudden peaks, by adding additional robots to the system, and they can join the others. I try to address the strengths of our solution. We have a unique simulation tool that predicts the warehouse one-to-one in accordance with the real operation of the warehouse and allow the customer to change it. We have optimization by a combination of the two robots and the software. We have open architecture, free path algorithm in the software. We have a solution which aims to be very flexible, scalable and adaptable. And we have several building blocks, as I've mentioned, which allow us to have a modular solution to the customer and to have some kind of customization in accordance with the relevant needs. I hope I've managed to convey the message and elaborate in a clear manner. But for more information, please feel free to contact us at kaha.com. Thank you for your listening.
Moving on with Orion. Orion provides accurate and scalable indoor GPS without hardware, so no Wi-Fi or beacons needed for their solution, allowing easy in-store navigation, traffic analytics, and proximity marketing. Mickey Balter, the CEO of Orion, good luck.
So I don't need to elaborate about how our lives changed in the last 20 years where it comes to GPS outdoors. 20 years ago, we still had to use paper maps. Now, no one knows what they are. But this only happens outdoors. Indoors, it's still the same broken experience of feeling lost every time we go into a building or a big store or a supermarket. It's the same as it was 20 and 40 years ago. Now, going into retail fundamentally is about two things. One is once the customer is in your store, you want him to find the product he came for. But we find that a staggering number of people just can't find their product in a large, complex supermarket. And the numbers are huge. 40% failed to find at least one product. 67% couldn't find at least one product they needed. And this, in the end, results in lost revenue for the retailers. The second is once you have the customer in your store, you want him to run into new products and new opportunities. And the number one in-store technology is actually about location-based marketing. There is proof that it's much more effective when it's contextual. And when the message is delivered, when the person is in front of the product, then it works. If the message comes when the person is not in front of the product, it's annoying. So let's assume that you could have GPS indoors in your store. First, you could have in-store navigation, and this is crucial for making sure that the customer gets everything he came for. Basically picking all the items on the list and not having any lost revenue because an item couldn't be found. And this helps to create a really comfortable and more delightful in-store experience through convenience. The second is about streamlining operations. So picking operations can be made at 30% more efficient. You could leverage location data for more intelligent fraud prevention for scan and go. And you could allocate workforce based on hard data of where the customers actually spend their time and where they are currently. And lastly, it's about contextual marketing. So basically making sure that the marketing message hits the customer right when he is in context in front of the shelf, ready to make a purchase decision. In a post-COVID world, two trends come especially into play. One is the need to get shoppers through the store as quickly as possible whenever the capacity of the store is limited. So basically you want the customer to go in, pick up everything he came for, and leave the store as quickly as possible so that you can send in another customer. And it's about onboarding many pickers to accommodate for the surge in online ordering and the increased burden on picking in the store. So what if you could have all that without installing anything? People have been talking about indoor GPS for quite some time, but it always involved hardware and complex hardware installation in the store. We take a completely different approach using something that is already in every store around the world, which is Earth's magnetic field. It's there, it's always been there. So our system is a software-only solution. There are no beacons involved, no Wi-Fi involved. It's much more accurate than other solutions. It's accurate to within 1 meter or 3 feet. It's cost-effective because we offer it in a SaaS model with no upfront investment, and it's already available anywhere. I want to show you a small video coming back to what you mentioned about going to the supermarket and getting lost. So this is an example of what our system looks like. You basically upload your shopping list, all the items pop up on a map, and you just follow the blue line the same way as you would when driving around with Google Maps or Waze. You go, you never walk the same aisle twice, you never lose an item, you never remember that you forgot something on the other side of the supermarket. Basically a very comfortable, very convenient experience that saves time, puts you in a better mood, and in the end improves impulse shopping and overall customer satisfaction. We're a team of 18 people. We've been around for 3 years now. We're working all over the world in Europe and the US. This is our amazing team behind the magic of leveraging Earth's magnetic field. And we'll look forward to getting in touch with you to get your store oriented and unlock the value of indoor GPS.
Next is RF Keeper. RF Keeper's platform provides retailers with highly advanced capabilities for both online and offline operations. Gary, the managing director, is going to present their solution.
Hello, my name's Gary Tattersall and I'm the managing director at RF Keeper. So who's RF Keeper? Well, we're a leading software provider at the cutting edge of digital transformation, helping retailers to become truly omni-channel providers. Our solution combines the proven efficiency of RFID technology with the potential of IoT to bring all the benefits of online retailing to brick and mortar stores, providing retailers with the tools to move from being a multi-channel provider to being a truly omni-channel retailer. So, how do we do this? Well, RF Keeper is an end-to-end solution for your operation. It doesn't matter whether your operation is retail, whether it's healthcare, whether it's construction, and many, many other industries that we work across. So, what's the benefit of RF Keeper and what do we truly do? Let's dive into some of the detail in this very, very quick presentation. So from a retailer's point of view, it all starts at the factory. Brand protection, providing a tagging and printing solution, enabling anti-counterfeit and grey market monitoring, protecting your brand and IP rights. Within the supply chain at DC level, reducing goods handling and decreasing inbound and outbound order processing times. Shipping validation, inventory counts, tagging, printing, and picking capabilities are all there, all designed to start your omni-channel operation, to start that journey from moving from being a multi-channel retailer to being a truly omni-channel provider. Improving your inventory, improving your sales by providing 100% shipment validation, inventory counts, search capability, and replenishment reports through our BI and analytical reporting and dashboard capabilities, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. And as a retailer, you ask, why are we doing this? Obviously, we want to improve sales. We want to drive footfall through our stores, but we want to improve our customer shopping experience. We want to improve the engagement with our customers. Increase your sales, as I said, with our smart fitting rooms, digital signage, self-checkout, and many more other options that we can bring, many more solutions that we can bring to your operation. Our solution is a seamless, intuitive, cloud-based solution, interacting with your teams, but not only with your teams, but with your customers as well. And hopefully we'll have time later on to discuss some of those operations benefits that we can bring to you. What else can we do for you? Well, we're going to unlock a new set of exciting management capabilities. As I said, I'm going to touch on our BI analytical and dashboards and show you the power of IoT and how we can transform your operation. So a quick case study. I think it's really, really important to show what RF Keeper can really do to maximize your operation. Well, a previous case study of one retailer, when we started with them, their file accuracy was only 60%, 40% inaccurate. They didn't know where their stock was. How could they maximize their sales opportunity if they didn't have the right stock in the right place at the right time? Well, using RF Keeper's tools and experience, we were able to help that retailer drive its inaccuracies from 60% to over 99% in some of their stores. Well, you might say, why do I need to do that? As I mentioned, it's about having the right stock in the right place so that your customers have the right experience when they come to your stores. We're able to provide you with 100% shipping validation. Could you imagine receiving an order from your distribution center and just simply pushing all of your stock through the front door and it immediately counting that stock, validating against your shipping order and saying, yes, I have this stock at this store, it automatically moving to your file, to your on-hand file in your store. By understanding our stock, by understanding the journey our stock takes, we are able to help you to reduce stock loss by over 80% in some cases. No longer are you chasing rainbows. You now are understanding your stock and where it is at any given time. By moving from being a multi-channel retailer to becoming a truly omni-channel retailer, you're able to provide the same experience to the customers in store as they get online. So a retailer goes online and he wants to buy this shirt. But unfortunately, you aren't able to fulfill that order and you have to cancel that order. That's brand damaging to your business. The customer becomes dissatisfied with the service they received. In some cases, we've had retailers that reject online orders by over 25%. By using our solution, we're able to drive that down to somewhere below 5%, maximizing your sales opportunity online. But what does that do for you? Well, overall, by having the stock in the right place at the right time, by being able to fill orders not only in store but online, we're able to help you drive sales of somewhere between 2 and 7%. What I would like to do is just to show you a very quick video here of an operative counting a distribution center, because I want to also talk to you about time savings and how we can help you to become more efficient. So what you can see here is an RFID enabled warehouse. The operative is simply using one of our scanners, waving it over the boxes of stock, and in the short time that I've been speaking, has counted nearly 600 items. Could you imagine having the power of this technology at your fingertips? The time that you could save, not only counting your distribution center, but counting your shop floor. Your sales teams would have more time to do what they're paid to do, which is to serving your customers and driving sales. Could you imagine having completed that stock take to immediately have that information available to you on a handheld, on your mobile phone, or sat in an office at head office, looking at our dashboard and being able to see exactly what shirt you have in which store? How many of these shirts do you have in that warehouse? What size are they? Is your stock in the right place at the right time to drive sales? This was a whistle-stop tour into RF Keeper. I would love you to reach out, visit our website, email us, and one of our fabulous team members will get back to you as soon as they can to help you with your query. Thank you for your time.
Moving on with Nexsite. Nexsite's platform is connecting merchandise to the cloud, enabling a whole new world of omni-channel operation and customer experience. Willie Rothstein, CSO of Nexsite, please connect us to your solution. Good luck.
How can you bring your merchandise to life? How can you get your merchandise to tell you their complete life story, from the first stitches in the factory all the way to the customer's closet? This is the vision we are making a reality at Nexsite. At Nexsite, we transform your merchandise from a passive into an active object, an object that continuously provides you a stream of data with their presence, their location, and their status. By using this data, you can then automate your processes across the board. You can get new understandings of how your customers interact with the merchandise. And finally, and even more important, you can create new experiences for your customers, the sort of digital experiences they are expecting today. How do we achieve this? At Nexsite, we are connecting your merchandise to the cloud. We do this using our connected merchandise platform that has three key components that we have developed. The first one, our batteryless Bluetooth tag. It's a Bluetooth tag, so customers can interact with it. It has an integrated anti-theft solution that allows you to create the sort of contactless processes that customers expect today. And it has an unlimited shelf life because it can collect energy, it can harvest energy, either from a mobile phone, from, you say, a consumer, or from these fixed readers, the second component of the platform, that we place on the ceiling of your stores to send energy to the tags that the tags can collect, store, and use to transmit. So every few minutes, the tags will transmit, the readers will read the transmissions, and we'll get a complete picture of what's happening at the store. The readings move into the software platform, which is the third component of our solution, is a cloud platform. The cloud platform takes the readers and translates them into events, the sort of events that we see here. So we see, for example, that this garment here has recently moved into the men's area, or that this other garment here has recently raised an alert at the gate. Everything that happens at the store is collected as an event by our platform. And very much like in a website, you start getting a full understanding of what's happening with the merchandise inside the store and how customers interact with it. This is how a store operated with Nexsite will look like. So you can see readers placed on the ceiling of the store. We have developed them together with Denso, one of the largest RFID manufacturers in the world. And you can see the different experiences you can create here. For example, this person here is walking through this Just Go self-checkout gate. They walk through the gate, and the gate reads the items that the person is taking and charges them directly for them without them having to scan or do anything of the sort. really frictionless. Similarly, you can also return garments to the store without having to queue at the point of sale. Or you can collect something you order online, collect it at the store again by yourself without having to queue. The tags are inserted at the point of manufacturing at the factory, and they stay there in the distribution center, store network, and eventually they will also stay there and provide an at-home experience, as I mentioned before. There are two key solution areas we have been working on so far with our customers. One is connected channels. This enables us and our customers to create contactless experiences at store. That may be self-checkout, but it's also bringing the website into the store and enabling you to return things by yourselves or collect an order by yourself, as I mentioned before. The second area, we call it connected store, is all about digitalizing your store and allowing you to understand what's happening with your shelves, where things are sitting, whether you have enough inventory, where you are placing the merchandise optimally, and also understand how your customers interact with the merchandise. What are they liking and what are they not liking? We have done a lot of work to understand the return on investment for the solution. There is a cost-saving aspect to it because we are helping to automate processes, so there are costs to be saved, north of $1 per item we have identified. And similar, there is a significant opportunity to improve sales and increase revenue, more than $2 per item sold at the store. The increase in sales could come from innovative self-checkout process, and also from the fact that you are placing your merchandise optimally in the store. So I hope this gives you an understanding of what Nexsite is all about. Glad to be here at the RIC event and looking forward to interacting with you. Thank you.
I would like to introduce you to Anagog. Anagog brings the power of AI into the retailer's mobile app to enable hyper-personal engagement with full user privacy. Ofer Zipperman is going to tell us how they do that.
Hi everyone, my name is Ofer Zipperman, I'm the CEO for Anagog, and today I'm going to show you how we are reinventing real-world personalization by using Edge AI. Actually today everybody are trying to understand their customers based on their digital footprint, but at Anagog we're showing how by understanding the real world of people you can understand significantly more. Eventually, the goal is to allow you to engage better with your customers. We developed a technology which is called JEDI, which is an artificial intelligence engine that can be embedded into your application to allow it to understand all the sensors in a phone so that your application can understand the activity, the location of the user. It can even build a very detailed profile on the phone, all the way to even predict what that user is likely to do next. The claim to fame of Anagog is that we are known to be the only ones globally that can do all of this artificial intelligence in the phone, but without any support from the cloud whatsoever, and still without draining the phone's battery. We have over 25 patents to back up this deep technology, and we got it in the hands of over 50 million people, and we are also very proud to have some of the world giants as part of our shareholders. Recent market researchers are starting to put Anagog alongside all the big names in the industry as the leaders for this emerging Edge AI. What you see over here is an example of what my phone was able to learn about my timeline when I was traveling to meet a customer. So it got that I'm in the airplane. Later on, I'm walking in the terminal. Then I'm sitting at the Starbucks. Then I'm again in the airplane. Then in the taxi, arriving to my hotel. All of that was built in the phone and by the phone. And the point is simple. If you are taking this JEDI SDK and put it into your own application, your application can now understand hundreds of microsegments about that individual, as well as to understand all the micro moments. He just now entered the store, he just now returned home, he just now started driving. Eventually, it can even allow you to understand what are the pure moments of engagement. If I'm just now leaving home, not a good time to approach me, but when I'm sitting in the train, that's the perfect moment of engagement and you would like to know it. From a privacy point of view, on the left side, you can see what everybody else are doing. In order to offer this person with personal and contextual offering, his profile must be in your cloud, which brings a lot of privacy concerns. In the Anagog case, the profile is in the phone, and then the phone can ask only for the relevant advertisements from your cloud, but without the need to disclose himself to the cloud. That's a major revolution for privacy. All the existing marketing automation solutions are having a very big system in the cloud trying to understand what to send to the user, but they cannot understand the real time of the user, and accordingly, there are a lot of non-relevant offers. With the Anagog solution, we managed to show how we can move the marketing automation rules to sit in each and everyone's phone, and accordingly, now the phone becomes the center of decision. Not only that this is much better for privacy, but that also represents a lower cost and the only solution that would allow you to address your customers based on what they are doing right now. In a nutshell, we are moving the power of the artificial intelligence into the phone, both in terms of what the phone itself can understand, as well as taking all the information that you already have in the cloud and bring it into the phone for the computation. This is actually a major revolution. Specifically for COVID, it will allow you to understand the new normal of your customers and to address them exactly at the right time and place. The main benefits for you as a retailer is hyper-personalization, better share of wallet, prevention, and allow you to have better campaign effectiveness monitoring. Thank you very much for your attention.
So we are past our midpoint, and our next startup is Mixplace. Mixplace teleport e-commerce into your real 3D physical world. Alon Mechler, founder and CEO of Mixplace, let's see how well you can transform your virtual pitch. Good luck.
Welcome everyone. My name is Alon Mechler and I'm the founder and CEO of Mixplace. We are creating an holographic XR e-commerce platform that will take all we know inside e-commerce and retail into a next generation, into a 3D physical real-life experience. We wish to provide an efficient technological alternative to connect people realistically in the real world or online and enable them to trade and to conduct commerce. We all know how e-commerce works today on a two-dimensional images that runs on your website or on your mobile. We want to take those mechanics, those 2D mechanics and e-commerce sites and pull them out into a three-dimensional experience, shared experience with other friends or even salespersons. Today, if you go to a furniture company's website, you will see nice pictures, two-dimensional pictures. You cannot see the products from different sides. So the first stage of our technology enable easy, fast loading, high quality 3D models that can replace those 2D images, and they actually increase and even double the sales or the efficiency of the sales. But every furniture that you see there can be transformed, teleported into your own house, and you can place it at home, but not as one object. You can really decorate your entire house with plants and furnitures and carpets and pictures on the wall and see everything together, then bring it into your basket and order them directly. Another options, or what other e-commerce websites are doing, is two-dimensional pictures that you can try and see how it looks, to try and design it. But this is limited, of course. Why not use our technology that enable you to work and interact with your environment and see it in 3D, share it with your friends and ask them what they think of it. The next steps will be inviting your friends as avatar to your real experience with mixed reality or into this 3D environment. The market is booming. E-commerce is growing, especially with the coronavirus coming up, and it affected everything. It increased e-commerce dramatically, but the usage of augmented reality will increase it even more, and this is a huge market by itself. We are going to focus on furniture, home design, and appliances to begin with. This market is going to be almost $400 billion just in a year and a half from now. Gartner predicted more than 100 million consumers that uses AR on this year, but it's going to be even bigger. So we have decided to create a platform that will enable any business, any e-commerce, to start creating or upgrading its own e-commerce solutions with advanced 3D mechanism that will dramatically increase it. But the big technology, some of our patents is based on it, is to bring everything, to teleport everything to your real environment. We have a great team of business people and R&D people that are already working on those technologies for several years. We have already used this technology with multiple clients, international big clients that use it for different use cases. Our expertise as mixed reality, AR, implementation it in the real world, in the real retail world, is something that we are very experienced with. Our business model will be simple, monthly subscription and SaaS, but we have also CPA, cost per acquisition, and being partners with the clients, and also CPA, because the engagement is increased dramatically. We have several patents already registered. Some new patents are being registered just now. Everything relates to mixed reality, the future of retail, both online and in the real world. The market is going to be huge. Even 1% of the e-commerce platform means 1 billion market value. But AR in retail is going to be big, even more. And we hope and we aim to become big part of this market, and even 2% of it means $2 billion market. Thank you very much. We invite you to become a leader and innovator like our clients does, and share our success. Let us set us a meeting and show you real, active case studies and products that we have developed for our clients, and of course, the main technology. Thank you very much.
Next on Retail Tech Under the Hood is Donde. Donde Search develops the next generation of product discovery, changing the way people discover products online. Liat Zakai, the founder and the CEO, good luck with your presentation.
Hi everyone, I'm Liat, Donde Search CEO and founder. I founded Donde to solve my own shopping frustration. E-commerce is the #1 growth channel. Retailers are adding more and more products to their catalogs, making it harder for the 2 billion shoppers to find what they want. Shopstration is now global. This is because words are limited in the way they can express something that's visual. We're developing computer vision and AI to automatically extract visual attributes from product images, turning them to unique style-based data. We use this rich and accurate set of attributes to provide intuitive discovery based on visual cues rather than words. We can visualize any product, a sofa, a watch, a bag, shoes. Let me show you how it works. Let's say I'm looking for a dress. Instead of browsing through tens of thousands of results, I'll just tap red. It's intuitive, it's visual. I don't need to know the exact fashion term. It's language agnostic, doesn't matter if I speak Chinese or Spanish. It's mobile friendly. No more going to the filter world to select without knowing what the results will be. This is filtering on the fly. Whatever you tap, you see. We call it visual search navigation, with more than 16% conversion uplift and 35% shortened time to purchase. We also provide style-based recommendations as part of the shopping journey, with the ability to refine the results based on a certain attribute, as opposed to one-time result. We're working with the leading retailers in the world, delivering consistent results. We're backed by leaders in the search and retail space like Waze CEO, Google Vice President, AliExpress CEO, Mobileye, and Metrics Partners. We've won several global prizes for our unique solution in AI technology. I'm happy to meet you at the Retail Innovation Yearly event and present our solution in full. Thank you.
Next is FuseAR. FuseAR is a patented AI platform that transforms your existing video content into a powerful augmented reality experience to enhance content creation and customer engagement. Liat Sadeh, CEO of FuseAR, we are looking for some exciting content from you. Good luck.
Hi everyone, my name is Liat. I'm the CEO and the founder of FuseAR. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, Orion, Yasmin, and the team for having us in this great event. FuseAR is an augmented reality content platform that basically help brands and content providers to lift their results and their ROI by using pre-created content they already have. But let me start with the question why. Why are we doing that? Basically, more than 60% of marketing budget today is going to digital ads. But if you look on engagement rate and organic reach, the numbers has decreased to less than 1%. And why is that? Facebook is changing the algorithm, ad blocks, bots, fake profiles, but more than that, the fact that consumers want to see other consumers using your product. 90% of the content which is brand related is basically produced by consumers. This content is being watched 10 times more than your expensive content. And in 70% chances, we lift your ROI versus your original ad. This is where FuseAR is basically stepping. We take your pre-created videos and using our algorithm, automatically creating an augmented reality experience to lead to a new kind of users, consumers, ads. Let me show you how does it work using one of our partners' example. Allspice from the UK. Basically what we have done is we use this same commercial which was produced for the television. We upload this commercial into our software and using AI, we automatically abstract the augmented reality object which were in the original videos. This augmented reality object were distributed into an applications where consumers, content creators, and influencers created a new kind of user-based ads. Once they created these videos, they shared them into social platforms such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, where they enjoyed the lift of the organic reach and the highest engagement rate. This specific campaign reached more than 11 million people in the UK. Nearly 49% of engagement rate, and this is not our highest engagement rate. We have partners experiencing 60% of engagement rate, 80% of engagement rate, everything by using the content which they already have. The FuseIt solution can work on our application, but can also work on your website or on your application or any kind of platform which you already have. A basic API with just a few lines of code can start and working today on your platforms, helping you to boost your marketing results. I invite you to join our leading partners, Warner Brothers, Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, Paramount, and more, and try FuseAR today. Thank you.
Our next startup is RAD. RAD is a smart e-commerce marketing platform for boosting user-generated content via live and measurable stories. Sivan Baram, CEO and co-founder, looking forward to hear about your story. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Sivan Baram and I'm the co-founder and CEO of RAD, an e-commerce startup. Marketers in 2020 know that influencers are a brand's most valuable ambassadors. However, influencer return on investment is a challenge. On the one hand, millennials don't want to see ads because they want to be ads by sharing their stories. This is why stories are the new millennial currency. For the first time, RAD combines the power of online brands with influencer affiliation. We have developed a unique end-to-end platform that is allowing online brands to seamlessly select, monitor, and monetize influencers and customers offering a completely new customer experience that is live and interactive, pushing the social influence all the way to the point of purchase. RID is blasting customer performance with an over 27% conversion rate and a click-through rate of over 47%. This is a selection of our amazing customers, some of which are top-tier brands, and this is what they say about us. Barry M is a top UK online brand that said, RID has solved a major problem of how to seamlessly stream high-quality video content to our site. This is how our stories look on this site. We're also very proud to present two new US customers. Lala Anthony, a top fashion brand owned by a superstar influencer that said, this is brilliant, we need it ASAP. As well as Jeremy Fragrance, a top fragrance brand owned by Jeremy, a renowned influencer that said, when can we go live? We are very happy to go live on both of these sites in a matter of days. We are now establishing a few large-scale collaborations with companies such as Shutterfly, a billion-dollar company that has been mentoring and following us for the past year, and eBay. We're in close connection with the eBay innovation team that suggested to implement RID as a premium feature for its sellers, and this is an amazing opportunity for us. Within a very short time span, we've made major achievements, launching the product in Israel, UK, and the US, as well as raising 2 pre-seed investments from an angel investor and Sorona Partners. We are now raising our seed round. Our go-to-market strategies include online brands of large magnitude, marketplaces, and e-commerce platforms. The market opportunity is huge, with an expected sales number of $5 trillion. And this is our amazing international team. I'm co-founder and CEO, an experienced content marketer and CMO, and this is my second startup. Natalie is a co-founder and CMO, an experienced content marketer and e-commerce expert that is London-based, and Beth is our highly experienced CTO and tech lead. Our unique value proposition relies on the fact that people do not buy goods and services. They buy relations, stories, and magic. Thank you very much, and we welcome you to the future of e-commerce.
Next, I would like to introduce you Byways. Byways is a live stream shopping platform for virtual shopping events. Adi Ronen is going to tell us their story.
Hi, I'm Adi, and we are Byways, where live stream meets e-commerce. So I'm Adi Ronen, CEO and co-founder. I'm coming for the e-commerce and the internet industry. Eyal Sinai, the CTO and co-founder, was the head of engineering at SAP. So the problem. This crisis is the most catastrophic crisis that retail has faced. And in order to survive, brands and retailers must push products, be more digital, and drive sales. Also, we see that consumer habits are changing, and we help our clients connect with millennials and Gen Z, stay engaged with their audience virtually, and monetize and get better ROI. So we developed an online shopping live stream platform where influencers, experts, celebrities, and store representatives can host virtual shopping events on the e-commerce site and drive sales for the brands. And as you see here on the screen, the user experience, it's like live Instagram, but on your e-commerce website. And also our clients will get a dashboard where they can measure the influencer sessions results. So we started with the B2B channel, and currently our clients are using us to do virtual shopping events, sessions with influencers or celebrities, launching sales or new collections virtually, and sessions with experts or even your store representatives. An expert can be a makeup artist, a stylist, and even a chef. So this is how MAC Cosmetics used our technology to launch their spring collection virtually instead of in the physical stores that were shut down. So this makeup artist, she can navigate on the site from product to product. The viewers can see her on a video chat, and they can write comments in the chat. And we had incredible numbers with MAC Cosmetics. So they had 8 times higher conversion rate to sales, 70% higher average order value, and 46% users engagement. And after this pilot, we continued to a full package a monthly package. So this is the sessions flow as it works right now. So as soon as we have the brand and we have the influencer, the expert, we set date and time for the session, and then we get a link. So it's not a mobile app or anything, it's only a link. The brand and the influencer can promote this link in any channel. Then people can click on the link and save their spot using their email address or phone number or both. Then a few minutes before the session starts, we send them a text and an email that the session is about to start. They click on the link and they can join the real-time session with their favorite influencer and on their favorite e-commerce site. Then, as I said before, they can write comments in the chat. And during the session, people can increase the video if they want or drag it on the screen. And you as a brand, you have many features. For instance, you can mute people if they're spamming the session. You can write with your brand's logo and much more. So as soon as she got to a product page, we add a want button. And then people can click on the want and they can save the product they want and purchase directly from this list. And there is a huge opportunity in the market. Only in China, the live stream shopping market is $63 billion. And we're bringing this trend to the West, to Israel, to Europe, and to the US. And we have few unfair advantages. So first, as I said before, the journey is actually a journey on your e-commerce site. You can navigate from product to product. And we put your website and your brand at the center of the stage of the session. Also, we have a unique screen sharing technology that we filed a patent about, and we decrease barriers. So no code implementation for brands and no app installation for end users. Yeah, you can use Byways without doing any code implementation on your website. For us, it takes a week to set up your website, and then you can start doing live stream shopping sessions on your website. So here are some of our happy clients. As I said before, we started in Israel and expanding now to the US and to Europe. So thank you so much. You can reach me out at adi@byways.com. Thank you for having us.
I would like to introduce you to Tuku. Amir Tzuria is the CEO at Tuku, which turns any application or device into secured voice-enabled in any language, accent, device, platform, or use case. Amir, good luck.
Hi, my name is Amir Tzuria, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Tuku Voice Open Platform, and we make every interaction voice-enabled. Tuku is an Israeli-based startup company that brings the revolution of the voice interface to the world. Tuku is building the future of user engagement. While in these days, the paperless, touch-free, the intuitive and private solutions for voice interfaces are so needed, COVID-19 has created a lot of demand and a lot of motivation to engage with the touch-free voice solutions. Our technology supports face mask as well. Tuku technology is a fully proprietary platform designed for easy deployment on cloud, secure cloud, on-premise or offline scenarios. We provide an easy-to-navigate infrastructure to quickly onboard any use case, terminology, language, and edge device platform. Testing in days, deploy in weeks. Tuku platform supports various retail use cases, from in-store engagement for navigation and product search to employee efficiency and consumer journey, enhancing personalized consumer engagement, upsell, and brand awareness. Next is a video demo of our technology implemented and branded as Trans-City Voice by Thales, a global market in transportation, turning ticketing vending machines into touch-free, voice-enabled devices.
I'm Carlotta Laurin, and let me introduce you to Trans-City Voice. Trans-City Voice is about making the ticket purchase easy.
Just tell me where you are going.
I'm going to Victoria.
Is that one ticket for Victoria that you want?
Yes.
Almost ready. I am printing your ticket.
Thank you. That's it. Transitive Voice, the ticket vending machine that paves the way to artificial intelligence in public transport.
Our platform value proposition focuses on the full data ownership, whether it is on-premise or secured cloud deployment, ease of implementation, an intuitive user experience, flexible deployment, white labeling, and privacy of all data which is transferred through this platform. Tucor is also recognized as a voice technology innovator in various landscapes and use cases, from the Israeli retail technology to the NLP voice AI and others. We would love to share more with you as needed. Thank you for watching my presentation today. I also want to thank the Retail Innovation Club, which made all this possible. I'm looking forward to exploring possible collaboration with you. Please reach out to me and let's talk.
Our next startup is AdScale. AdScale weaves the power of AI technology into e-commerce advertising by automatically creating and optimizing ads on Google, Facebook, and Instagram. Julie, business development from AdScale, the stage is yours.
Hello. A few years ago, we started to wonder, what if we could weave the power of AI technology with first-party data into e-commerce advertising so we could reach the right customer with the right product at the right time? My name is Frank, and I'm the VP R&D at AdScale. Today, I'm going to show you how you can earn a fantastic return on advertising spend with AdScale's AI advertising platform. So let's get started. The first stage is to integrate AdScale with your store. AdScale signed partnerships with all major e-commerce platforms, so that takes a few clicks only. The integration to your store allows AdScale to analyze the store data, gain important insights about customers, orders, and products, and create smart advertising campaigns. AdScale creates ads on Google, Facebook, and Instagram using content and images taken directly from your store. That includes a Google Merchant Center, shopping ads, search ads, remarketing lists, lookalike audience, automated pixel installation, carousel ads, video ads, and more, all in the goal of targeting the right customer with the right product at the right channel. Once your ads are live, our AI optimization kicks into action. AdScale optimization module monitors your ads and makes real-time changes to improve your performance 24/7. That includes budget allocation between ads and advertising channels based on performance, optimal bids adjustments, product prioritization, audience targeting adjustments, and more. AdScale automatically syncs between the ads and your store. Change the product price? Have you swapped product images? Is a product out of stock? AdScale will update your ads. With AdScale Analytics, you can view the performance of all your channels on one dashboard. Moreover, AdScale's unique technology matches your store order ID with the conversion on Google, Facebook, and Instagram, making the results crystal clear and ensuring no duplicate orders are counted. Thousands of merchants across 5 continents are already using AdScale and enjoy a 1000% return on ad spend.
Now here comes the fun part. AdScale's pricing is based on sales we make you. Your success is our success.
So if you feel it's the right time to scale your business to the next level, join AdScale today.
Our next startup is MySize. MySize has developed a unique measurement technology based on sophisticated algorithms and cutting-edge AI technology that can calculate and record measurements in various novel ways. Ronen Luzon, CEO of MySize, please take it from here.
And welcome to the MySize booth. At My Size, we develop a technology to change the way people buying clothes online with a patented technology that you use your mobile device or a wizard, simple and easy wizard, with just 3 questions that will give you size recommendation on every brand and every garment that you want to buy. So My Size, we've started at 2014. Today, we already have 8 global sales offices throughout the globe. We have several patents, where already 9 of them has been granted in 5 different regions. We've raised $27 million through our publicly traded company, which is traded both on NASDAQ and in Tel Aviv. And we're about 30 people based in Israel, in the airport city, where the majority is R&D, and we have salespersons throughout in the 8 locations that we have. Our technology that we've developed uses the mobile phone sensors that we've developed that we know to measure the distance the phone is traveling just by moving it from one place to another. If you want to see how it works, click on the movie in our booth and see the full solution of how actually our technology works and makes it easier for you to buy clothes that actually fits you. So with the mobile phone sensors, cloud server, and an algorithm, we know to create the profile of your exact body. So you just move the phone over your body, or you answer 3 simple questions, and we know to predict what actual measurement your chest circumference is, your hip circumference, your length of the arm, and so on, based on those technologies. If we go a bit deep dive into the technology itself, so with different engines that we operate behind the scenes, we create a profile on the consumer body, get the retailer size charts, and with a big data machine learning analysis, we can determine what size, what the recommendation size for each customer on each garment based on those questions or profile. On top of that, we're not only working in the online, we're working as well in the offline. So if you're in the in-store, in the brick and mortar store, you can still enjoy the same experience. So it's full omni-channel solution that when you're going to the in-store and when you're going to online, in the in-store, you can scan a barcode and you can see how our technology works and still get size recommendation. You can add to the cart, check out the inventory, and see the old process and do everything, especially nowadays with the corona, with the COVID, that you can do everything by yourself inside the store without the need to go to a fitting room. Using our technology, retailers benefit from different issues. One is the customer confidence. It increases dramatically. It improves sizing efficiency. It increases the brand loyalty. And most especially important, reduce the returns. Reduce the returns, we can see about 50% in reducing returns. And overall, we can see the retailers that the increase is up to 3 times more than versus MySize ID user versus a non-MySize ID user within retail environment. So 3 times more, it's crazy numbers, and we actually didn't believe it until we actually saw it working in real environment with real retailers. We have our technology already implemented with various retailers throughout in the US, in Europe, in Turkey, with different types of garments, from lingerie, sportswear, made to measure. You can see it in different environments, even in workwear. We have retailers that are using us in the Netherlands, in the US, that's using our technology to offer the right sizes for the workwear for the end consumers. Our business model is very simple. You pay as you go. So if you use us, you pay. If you don't use us, you don't pay. So you select a package that you want to start with, and every time your end customer is getting a size recommendation, you're getting charged. So you can select what is the sum, what is the quantity, and how much you're going to pay for every size recommendation. And based on that, you will be billed by the end of each month, whether it's a quarterly or a monthly type of business model. We start selling our technology in about 2019. We introduced it to the market. In 2020, we can see a dramatic increase of the usage of our technology, and we can see, especially now during the COVID times, we can see the importance of such tools in the online presence, and in some cases, even in the offline cases. We can see brick and mortar store using our technology and can actually move over the fact that the fit booth are closed. Thank you very much, and I'm here, and the team is here. If you need something with the RIC, just click on us, click on the message, and we're here to help you. Thank you very much.
Next is Ask Lily. Ask Lily develops an intelligent system for smart catalog management and recommendation engine for online stores. They are helping brands create the new era shopping experience and helping shoppers to connect with products they are looking for. Tali Hamadi, founder and CEO of Ask Lily, will tell us exactly how they do that. Tali, good luck.
Hi everyone, I'm Tali, founder and CEO of Ask Lily. I spent the last 3 years working closely with leading brands like ASUS, Nordstrom, Topshop, Revolve, just to learn about the challenge and how we can innovate in order to create the perfect shopping experience to their shoppers. One of the biggest challenges of e-commerce today is the huge selection of available items that lead into a long and boring shopping experience and very low conversion rate on the retailer side. And one of the reasons to this is that brands and companies in general use less than 1% of the data that they collect in order to improve their offering. And this is exactly our mission. We are helping brands create one-to-one shopping experience with their shoppers by connecting them with products they are looking for. And how do we do this? First, we connect to API and pull all your catalog to our back office system. And here we use both image recognition and stylist in order to add deep attributes to every clothing article. For example, if it's a top, so the color and the neckline, the sleeve and the fabric and the length, if it has pocket and button and more. 10, we use a very short and engagement quiz in order to learn more about the shopper preference. And of course, the brain of our system, our recommendation engine that based on styling rules that know too much between products to shoppers. Next, we will be able to provide online data. For example, during the last 5 hours, 300 women looked for black maxi dress. Here you can see the shopper experience, like a very engagement and fun flow. And the magic is the result, online real-time recommendation by the shopper preference, like body shape, part of the body they like to reveal or cover, personal styling. Imagine that you go into a store with a friend that has like a great sense of style, and she tell you like, try this, this, and this. You try it, you love it, you buy it, boom. That's simple, but online. Although we use deep technology, most of the work done on our side. We easily connect to your catalog and pull it and connect it with our back office system. Then we create the quiz that you just saw that will be aligned with the look and feel of your website. Your part is to implement just line 1 of code in order to hold the system to run and operate with your website. We can see very high engagement. More than 85% of shoppers share the data and create a profile. We can see high engagement between the algorithm performance and the shopper preference. And most important, we can see increase of 65% increase in the conversion rate. We can't ignore COVID that actually took e-commerce 5 years ahead by dramatically increasing online shopping. Today is important more than ever to implement tech solutions that will help your shoppers to connect with products they are looking for. For the team, I'm Tali. I have a rich experience in B2B and e-commerce. Dana, my co-founder, has experience in marketing and strategy for Kimberly-Clark and Johnson & Johnson. Our CTO and head of the development, Micha, has experience in both computer software and fashion. We have on our advisory board Patrick, his partner, Sarona, David from Trax, Efrat, our computer vision developer, Mai Gura is a serial entrepreneur, and Dikla, fashion blogger from New York. Thank you, and I will be happy to speak with you in person.
Next is SensePass. SensePass provides an alternative network of payments, enabling payments with any mobile app at any point of sale. Moti, the CEO, will tell us their story.
Hello, everyone. It's great speaking here today for the Retail Innovation Club annual event. My name is Moti. I'm the CEO and co-founder of SensePass. We are a Tel Aviv-based technology company in the retail tech space. In a nutshell, we have developed a platform that offers merchants with an alternative network of payments, connecting multiple wallet apps with a point of sales to enable secure, safe, and seamless payments. SensePass was founded approximately 3 years ago by a team of industry experts with vast experience in fintech, online, and cybersecurity. With offices in Tel Aviv and New York, we are operating in Israel and currently mainly targeting North America as our primary market. So what we are trying to solve? We have seen in the last few years significant involvement of new digital payment methods, e-wallets, and payment apps, which have gained large acceptance with hundreds of millions of users, especially among millennials, Gen Z populations, as well as huge populations of unbanked and underbanked. Names like Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Square Cash app, and many others, either banking apps, merchant apps, loyalty, and other types of payment apps. However, currently, all of these applications are serving mainly P2P transactions. Some of them are doing online payments, like PayPal, for example, which of course dominates this domain. Yet we have noticed the growing need for these P2P mobile apps and e-wallets to go into physical retailers and brick-and-mortar stores offering B2C payments, as currently the P2P business generates zero revenues. Today, there is no such solution for enabling in-store wallet payments. And that's exactly what we are doing at SensePay. We have developed an alternative network of payments based on a unique technology which connects any mobile app or e-wallet with any merchant seamlessly. This way, allowing these wallets apps to become accepted on retailers and physical stores and offer B2C payments. And by doing that, we managed to solve all of these pains. First of all, we provide merchants with a one-stop shop. It's one solution for all wallets and payment methods. Second, by connecting to our network, merchants will be able to support alternative means of payments, and in some cases to reduce the processing costs, the interchange. They are paying Visa, MasterCard, and so forth. Third, we offer a seamless user experience of tap and pay, which we believe that it's a mandatory requirement, especially when going into Western markets, trying to compete with a very seamless and frictionless experience of using a card. Fourth, our solution can coexist with the traditional payment methods like credit cards or debit cards. We do not interfere with the existing payment methods, we just extend it. And last, using our cybersecurity patent technology, we are able to provide a secure mobile tunnel and protect the whole funnel against any potential cyber attack or threat. We can see in this diagram a very high-level overview of our solution. On the right side, we can see the different type of wallets that we can support, either card-based or loyalty apps, bank apps, and so forth. On the left side, we can see the 3 different commerce channels that we support: the physical store, the e-commerce website, and mobile shopping. While we sit in the middle as the gateway which connects between the different wallet apps and the merchants. Our vision is to become the Stripe of the e-wallets, enabling consumers to pay seamlessly and safe at any merchant, from the smallest moms and pops to the largest retailers. Thank you very much for your time. My contacts are below. Please feel free to reach out for further information. Thank you and keep safe.
Let's talk about pricing. Quick Lizard is a dynamic pricing platform for commerce. Pini Mandel, co-founder and CEO, is about to tell us how they do that. Pini, please take it from here.
Hi, my name is Pini Mandel. I am the CEO and co-founder of Quick Lizard. Quick Lizard is a dynamic pricing platform for retailers. We actually turn data into pricing decisions. We have mainly 4 pillars in Quick Lizard. The first one is data-driven pricing. All of our decisions are made based on different data sources that we integrate internally with our customers and also taking external data points. We give the ability for retailers to react in real-time pricing based on inventory, competitors, and cost. Also giving the ability of omni-channel different pricing approaches. We, in the end, manage 100% of the catalog of our customers' products in all of the channels all the time. So based on our pillars, we actually increasing the bottom line of our customers, increasing the profit, and increasing the revenues. Actually, till today, we have more than 200 customers in more than 20 countries across all different kinds of verticals, from automotive, consumer electronics, pharma, grocery, books, and even airlines. Our HQ is in Israel, in Tel Aviv, and we have offices and partners from Deloitte to Wipro and AWS and Microsoft, and all different kind of others, resellers around, especially Europe and the US. You can see here part of our customers. Each one is on a different country. The market challenge, how we see it today, is that most of the pricing or category managers who are responsible for the pricing in each one of their companies usually maintain 5 to 15% of their catalog on a daily basis. Because of that, they have no real-time response, pretty low efficiency, and a lot of money that they leave on the table. Quick Lizard actually gives the ability to combine all different kind of capabilities, from rule-based dynamic pricing, AI dynamic pricing off the shelf, in order to optimize different kind of capabilities like revenues optimization, profit optimization, and we allow the customer to combine between rule-based and AI pricing off the shelf. By doing that, we actually give mainly 6 benefits for each of our customers. First one, increasing the bottom line. We have a lot of case studies, depends on the vertical, that we have an increasing of up to 8% in profit and up to 22% in revenues for each one of our customers. We give the ability to run and maintain 100% of the catalog in all different kind of channels. Also the ability to combine AI with rule-based in a pretty enhanced way and very easy and flexible way for each one of our customers. Also the ability to react in real time and fast and easy implementation, give the abilities to our customers to actually maintain, manage, and increase their bottom line by using the same human resources like today. I really would like to see you today at the conference, or coming to our website at quicklizard.com or info@quicklizard.com. Thank you very much for your time.
Moving on with Shelfie.io. Shelfie.io is a white label headless mobile commerce platform that helps companies become growth companies with proven business results. Richard Safran, VP Sales Americas and APAC, is going to tell us their story. Richard, you're on.
It's my pleasure to present to you Shelfie, a white label native app that combines mobile commerce with digital marketing at the point of sale. It's more than just an app. It's a platform as a service, which is headless, and also has an omni-channel application for in-store, where we pivoted during COVID, and we now have a contactless scan and go module Thank you, Retail Innovation Club, for allowing us to share our innovations with retailers from across the world. If we look at Amazon and we see the way they are today, it's very similar to their website 20 years ago. And many sites have copied that look and feel, and it's very confusing. There's many products with a lot of explanations, and it's very hard to make a decision, and it causes buyer remorse. And it's based upon the multiple choice complex. Basically, the more choice you have, the harder it is to make a decision, and you're never satisfied with your decision. So if I was to choose Oreo ice cream, I would always have second guess and say, well, maybe I should have taken cookies and cream because it has more cookies, or maybe I should have taken vanilla where I would have enjoyed the ice cream more. So in comes Shelfie, an infinite, endless shopping aisle with a smart shelf and an endless carousel where we focus on one product at a time. It's a unique product interface, and it's a win-win for everyone. The shopper has an amazing UI UX and an enjoyable shopping experience, and the retailer is able to see exactly what the shopper is focusing on at any given time, and therefore we're able to personalize the experience. So everyone's experience with the app will be different based upon their usage and based upon their requirements. If we look at the old concept, there are many different wireframes. And if we look at the new concept, we'll see that there's one product at one time where I can focus on a single product interface. I can search for by voice, by hot text, and I can even scan it at home or via the scan and go model, which I mentioned at store level. And we brought everything that was amazing about brick and mortar and was lost during the digital transformation, like upsells and cross-sells and circulars at the store level for coupons. And we introduced new innovations via the mobile, like shoppable videos, where I can link the brand's products to the video. And I have everything at my fingertips. I never leave the shelf. The beauty of this is that it adds a new stream of revenue for the retailer. So in this case, if I'm looking for milk, it will show me Lactaid milk because I'm lactose intolerant. If my wife is looking, it will show 1% milk because she's health conscious. And my son would show 3% because he wants something more flavorful. So it's more personalized and contextual. And as I mentioned, we're more than just an app. We're a platform as a service, and we introduce the highest concentration of ad inventory at the point of sale. So we have 3 types: sponsored spots, barkers, shoppable content, and videos. If I'm searching for diapers, Huggies could promote their product. If I'm looking at pizza, then Coke Zero can have an upsell or just a marketing message. And the holy grail of shoppable videos, I can link any product that I would like to the video in which it's shown. So just in summary, the beauty of our retail media suite is that we're adding an additional source of revenue for the retailer via unprecedented data, and we're monetizing the user's traffic. Our scan and go is very basic, allowing contactless checkout. Basic, and I mean simple to use. It's a lot more complex with our back-end system, but for the user, it's as simple as scanning the barcode, going down the aisles, and then just showing a QR code at checkout because you paid for it straight on your app. Just like we have an amazing front end, we have an amazing back end, which just drop and drag. So if I'm looking at my home page, I could customize it. I can have special promotions for loyalty members, new store openings, and special seasonal products. As I mentioned, we're setting ourselves apart by having a single product user interface, and therefore we're surpassing industry standards of 1.84% conversions on mobile and hitting over 4.09, which is desktop. As we can see, as we have gone further along, hitting over 5%. So if I'm to summarize our KPIs, we've had a 17% lift in online sales channels within mobile, a 3 times higher conversion. We know how hard it is to get new customers, and we've had a 60% increase in customer retention and a 30% increase in average order value. We have many customer base within Israel, within the supermarket industry. We just signed on our third leading supermarket within the last 2 months due to the pivots that have been taking place in the industry during COVID. And we have worldwide applications within health and beauty as well for the A.S. Watson Group. In summary, what we're looking for is to create stickiness. So once you utilize a powered by Shelfie app, your end user will use it just simply for ordering things that they need for that week. And they'll have it on their app just like they would have WhatsApp and Waze. We have over 1 million users, soon to be over 3 million with the advent of a few more retailers who we're onboarding currently. And we have a separate iOS and Android division because it's a native app. And just quickly on the back end, we sit one layer on top of the e-commerce platform. So if you had, for example, Magento e-commerce, we would integrate so you only have to manage one catalog at a time. And everything is integrated via APIs, but we can also integrate via an SDK. As I mentioned, it's headless. So we could integrate into your existing loyalty app. And then we integrate into third-party systems like the gateway payment. And in summary, we're proud to say that Forbes has coined Shelfie as reinventing shopping on mobile. I'm happy to give you a demo or to answer any questions you have via the chat during this course. So please reach out to me and let's talk. Thank you very much.
Next is Wire. With Wire Intelligence Sensor, you can receive rich shopping insights with efficient managing inventory levels to minimize lost sales. Ovi Jacob, Director of Business Development of Wire, the stage is yours.
Hi, my name is Ovi Jacob, and I direct business development for Vyar Imaging. Vyar creates 4D imaging sensors that provide insights into shoppers and products, and they empower stores, restaurants, and brands to increase their profitability and improve their sales and customer experience. Let me walk you through over the next couple of minutes how our sensors work and give you some information on what type of use cases Vyar's IoT sensors can drive. Let's start at the technology itself. So our technology is based on the world's most advanced system on chip for 4D imaging with millimeter wave technology. What that means is this sensor that I'm holding in my hand can be placed into a store. Let's say you've got a small scale retail store and we put this into your ceiling, somewhere in the ceiling. We're able to track all of the people as they move around the store and drive different use cases. And the way we do that is with a simple micro radar, like the one I'm holding in my hand. This micro radar sends waves and receives waves, and Vyar's algorithm interprets those, and in both a private and safe fashion, Vyar is able to tell the retailer or the brand exactly what's happening around the store, around the shelf, around their products. Understanding aspects like what are the customers doing? How does conversion change if I increase or promote my brand more? Those are some of the applications that we drive based on this technology, okay? Here's a bit of information on our company, just as an intro. Vyar has been around now for 9 years. We're what's called a growth stage technology company or startup. We've raised almost $200 million and launched a number of consumer brands. We've had consistent investors with us throughout and a core team of strong engineers with a background both on the professional side, on the startup side, and as well, obviously, for Israel on the military side. Vyar creates solutions not just for retail, but we create solutions across industry. Some examples of how we apply the same IoT sensor technology: we work in the smart home, we work in automotive to make sure that the car knows what's going on all around it. In elderly care, we make sure to be able to say whether or not an elderly person falls down. We have scaled up products for construction and DIY. Encourage you all to look at our website, vyar.com, to check out more. And let's focus our energies now back onto retail. Okay, well, here's how Vyar's technology works. This young lady is walking down an aisle. The sensor is in the ceiling and creates a 3D image of her. This would be an example of what our sensor sees. So you understand that it's wholly private. The sensor collects the raw RF images and turns that into a post-processed 3D image. Then our algorithms say this is a person and she's walking at XY position in the store, and we express that data on a really simple dashboard. So for example, let's say we want to understand the traffic in a certain aisle of a grocery store or an electronics store. We can tell you how many people pass by that aisle every hour, but not just that. We can say there's a specific product on that aisle. and we want to understand the conversion around that product, or we want to understand how many people pass by an end cap, or we want to understand how long the average person takes to make a shopping decision. We want to see heat maps. We want to understand what are the hot zones of the store and the areas that you might not be getting as much return on investment. These dashboards are simple to manage, customizable, and they can also help you to provide real-time alerts in the event that you'd want to do something like optimize your staff. Okay, here's some more of the use cases. You look, this is a food service application. We can measure the shopper conversion rates around people who come into the store, but also at the product level. If you think about what happens in an online forum, when I run an online site for people to shop and buy my product, I know every single place a person's mouse hovers over. I understand my lost cart. I understand how people are moving around and how they're interacting with promotions, with product placement. What Vyar does is it puts that layer on top of your retail store in a physical space, and it enables us to see the shopper journey, to give you heat maps both live and over time, and helps you to manage your data so that you can improve your case. Customer service is huge for any retailer, and Vyar helps you to manage lines, whether it's lines for waiting to check out, whether it's lines waiting to get their food at a restaurant, whether it's at banking or ATMs. In small places, our sensor has lots of resolution. So we can see, even when people are close together, how many people are in a space. We use the same technology in an elevator, for example. But in COVID times, of course, we also want to understand that people are spending enough space between them. And Vyar sensors can drive all of those different solutions. As well, we have a lot of focus on smart shelves. We can count inventory on a shelf and help you manage exactly what's happening from a supply chain standpoint, both as a brand and as a retailer. And in addition to that, Vyar has a number of really great advantages. Number one, we cost much less than beacons and cost much, much less than cameras. We give robust coverage, it's convenient to install, and it's private. So I encourage everyone to check out more about Vyar Retail. Again, that's vyar.com/retail, and come visit us. Thanks.
Our next startup is B24 Chat. B24 Chat is a unique AI-based omnichannel, conversational marketing automation, and adaptive chatbot platform for B2B and B2C. Roman Vorhov, CMO of B24 Chat, the stage is yours.
Hi, my name is Roman, and I'm very happy to introduce the B24 Chat platform at Innovation Retail Club. Today, everyone strives for automation in marketing, service, support, and task management with personalization approach. We believe success is in the integration of all systems in the omnichannel conversational AI platform, bringing online and offline together. After many years in the market, we understood the need and the pain of the companies and developed the ecosystem for automation, bots, and AI agents. B24 Chat is a unique AI-based omnichannel conversational marketing automation and adaptive chatbot for B2B and B2C. The platform creates smart automation in e-commerce using personalization and AI recommendation. It helps increase conversion rates and sales, make human resource savings, optimize customer service, and of course, improve the user experience. The B24 Chat platform can integrate with various portals, CRM, ERP systems, with all known messengers like WhatsApp, Telegram, WeChat, Facebook Messenger, SMS, web push, and more. The platform provides marketing automation tool for automatically creating and optimizing ads on Google, Yandex, Facebook, and Instagram. It has an AI optimization model that smartly allocates your advertising budget. B24 Chat can learn by itself from the company's content as products, as service, news items, and so on, and uses this in conversation with customers on the set scenarios. We also can offer you a great CDM system and a dynamic CRM. The platform provides a multi-merchant with an online store, smart AI broadcast, interactive talking map, the delivery model, video flow analytics for face and object recognition and customer behavior, cross-channel analytics from all ads and connections, and more other features. B24 Chat can work with any device. The platform is flexible and can integrate into personal robots, touch promo screens, and smart ports to recognize and create interactive conversation. It's simply one-stop shop for SMB, enterprise, and retail. We are already in the market, and we are selling and offering our service to international and local food and clothing retailers and malls in different fields. We have a very strong team of developers with more than 20 years of experience. We are the winners of 2019 Startup Battle and awarded by e-commerce conference. We invite you to come with us to a journey to create a better, more convenient, and prosperous future of marketing.
Moving on with SuperSmart. SuperSmart provides a unique validation and loss prevention solution for Scan and Go, empowering retailers to implement mobile self-scanning in their stores, while significantly reducing the risk of fraud and errors. Mana Elin, VP Sales of SuperSmart, is going to introduce their solution.
Good afternoon. This is the presentation for SuperSmart. Nice to meet you. My name is Mana Yelin. I'm VP Sales for SuperSmart and a retail tech veteran, having held several sales management roles in Retalix, Profitect, and NCR, in addition to several startups. Now, let me tell you why I am so excited about SuperSmart. SuperSmart is the world's first and most comprehensive validation and loss prevention solution for Scan and Go. We deliver fantastic results of 90% loss reduction as related to Scan and Go. So what is the problem that we're solving? We are providing a unique, innovative solution to a known problem, primarily the negative customer experience, time, friction in waiting and checkout lines, combined with retailer issues of increased labor costs. As we all know, Scan and Go today is the best solution for instant checkout for fully loaded carts, providing superb customer experience through eliminating the customer's checkout queuing, reducing touch and saving time, and for the retailers, benefits of increased sales and reduced operational costs. However, there are significant losses in regards to errors or theft associated with self-scanning. Current figures point to between 5 and 15% of self-scan transaction value being underscanned. This is a big issue for retailers. Currently, validation is done by spot checks, random checks. This is not solving the loss problem and has a negative impact on customer experience. SuperSmart delivers a simple but brilliant solution. A validation station positioned just before the checkout point, where the shoppers stop after they finish the shopping or scanning. They can validate a fully loaded cart or basket in just 5 seconds. Then they pay and they leave. So how do we do that? Our software is cloud-based. We're using a sophisticated artificial intelligence mechanism and algorithms that are based on machine learning. They combine an array of weight sensing and computer vision technology, as well as big data for the validation process. We score the transaction and the customer, and we produce a valid, non-valid result within 5 seconds. The Mini Wave is suitable to baskets, the walkthrough for large carts, and we are partnering with Bizerba, which designs, produces, installs, and supports the devices, and are also stakeholder in SuperSmart and a sales partner, enabling us a worldwide reach. So what is this unique concept? The unique concept is that every self-scan transaction is validated. Any underscan and overscan are easily identified and flagged within seconds, and the system could also recommend which items have been missed so that the customer can correct the mismatch and proceed to validate. Additionally, we provide friendly apps for the attendant and a management dashboard that enables the retailer to complete a controlled validation process in seconds while providing a good balance of excellent customer service. It's important to point out also that we are the only validation solution that is simple to install and set up. We can be easily integrated to any existing store, any self-scan app, and any existing POS. The benefits of using SuperSmart is that every single self-scan transaction is validated. This is unique, and this is creating a deterrence effect since the shoppers know that any deviation will be captured, so they learn to scan properly. Another benefit is avoiding the negative customer experience of being pulled aside for rescan. The retailer is thus able to provide a superior customer experience to shoppers, increase sales, reduce operational costs, less cashiers, while eliminating a huge problem of loss. We provide the retailer with the peace of mind to provide Scan and Go to any population, even anonymous walk-ins, any neighborhood, and any country with minimal risk. Other interesting statistics point to high adoption of the solution, more than 40% in some chains, with more than 80% repeated usage. The capacity of our cloud-based solution is unlimited, and the current statistics show 120 transactions per hour per station, which is outstanding. SuperSmart runs hundreds of thousands of transactions per day across multiple retailers and countries. We are honored to have Metro Cash and Carry as our customers. We are rolling out in Czech Republic, Turkey, and Hungary, and several other countries. Osherad in Israel completed a rollout to all its stores with an outstanding usage rates. We have also recently deployed Selgros in Romania and Bucharest, and the largest retailer in Germany. There is high interest in our unique solution, and numerous leading retailers are starting in the next few months in the US, UK, Brazil, and more. We encourage you to engage with us and trial our solution. We're looking forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.
Shekel Brandswell's mission is to develop and seamlessly deploy state-of-the-art IoT weight sensors and AI technologies to digitize on-shelf activity into valuable retail insights. Eliran Vaknin, Head of Product at Shekel Brandswell Retail Innovation Division, will explain more.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Eliran Vaknin, and I'm the Head of Product for Shekel Brandswell Retail Innovation Division. A few words about the company. Shekel Brandswell is a group holding company, holds Retail Innovation Division and Shekel Skills. Shekel Skills is a veteran company since 1971, dealing mostly with self-checkout scales and healthcare. Let's talk about disruption. As I see it, first of all, we had Amazon Go. The grab and go concept made a huge noise in the market. And then with the rise of e-commerce and the increased competition, along with the pandemic, gives us the opportunity to bring new technologies into the market. Let's discuss the market. As you can see at the graph, the x-axis with the market and the y-axis with the industry adoption gives us the trends for 2019. As we can see, we are talking about automated checkout and lots of aspects of operation excellence. As for the technology, let's put it aside. We're talking about product-aware technology with one-way platform and multiple products recognition. How it works. First of all, we have an IoT load cells with cutting-edge algorithms that gives us the raw data from the sensors. Second of all, we have the product ID. We got lots of big data from the security scales, and we are generating unique statistical ID per each and every SKU. And third of all, we have the learning and ongoing cloud optimization engine that perfect accuracy over time. As you can see, and the difference between us and the other competitors in the market is that we are bringing one-way platform for multiple products. As for the photo, you can see that we can differ between Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola and Fanta on the same platform. How do we do it? So we talked about the IoT load cells, and then there is another dimension of location that we're extrapolating for the load cells. And third of all, we have the statistical product ID that gives a probability for each and every event that goes out from the platform. Product-aware technology may be packed into various products. As you can see, it goes from the single shelf kit for the retail market up to a full bay. And then you can see a smart vending machine based on the smart shelves called Innovendi. And the latest product that we talked about is a capsule, full container based on smart shelves. So I would like to introduce a short video that we took in NRF 2020 where we partner with Hitachi that provides the LiDARs, doing the people recognition. And let me show you the video. So the client is coming into a mini store, takes one product, goes into the retail shelves, take another product, and then stands in front of the checkout system that recognizes exactly that she's checking out and the product that you took. So the main advantages of the technology is, first of all, availability. Second of all, you get a real-time view of what goes on the shelves. It's retail insights. And then what we talked about before is the operation excellence. Avoid out of stock, shrinkage, and so on. When we talk about operation excellence, we talk about 2 or 3 main key factors. First of all, it's the shrinkage. Second of all, is out of stock / overstock. As you can see that it's a $1.75 trillion market. Okay, a few last words. I would like to show you a short video from the retailer perspective about the capsule product called in France the black box. And thank you very much for your time.
Je m'appelle Lauriane Jantin et je travaille au sein de l'équipe innovation du groupe Casino. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes au siège de Monoprix à Clichy, où nous testons le dernier concept innovant de magasin qui est basé sur de l'intelligence artificielle. Concrètement, le client entre dans le magasin, prend ses produits sans passer par la caisse. Une technologie de pesée nous permet d'identifier les produits qu'il a pris ou qu'il a reposés. C'est donc facile et rapide pour le client. Pas besoin de télécharger une application pour rentrer dans la box. Le client a simplement besoin de se munir d'une carte bleue. Il la scanne et entre dans le magasin. Il peut ensuite prendre ses produits qui sont automatiquement ajoutés à un panier virtuel. Une fois fini, il valide son panier et sort de la box. Il peut aussi renseigner son adresse mail pour recevoir son ticket de caisse. Ce format innovant de magasin propose plus de 300 produits sélectionnés parmi les meilleures ventes de l'enseigne Monop. Il s'agit principalement de produits alimentaires ou de dépannage disponibles à toute heure du jour et de la nuit. On s'adressera principalement à des clients ayant besoin de faire des courses d'appoint ou un repas sur le pouce, notamment aux horaires où les magasins traditionnels sont fermés. Nous prévoyons de déplacer ce magasin d'ici la fin de l'année dans une zone ouverte au public. Nous avons notamment des discussions avec des endroits comme des aéroports, des hôpitaux ou encore des sièges d'entreprise. D'abord, la start-up israélienne technologique Shekel qui a développé la solution de pesée permettant d'identifier les produits. Ensuite, la start-up réunionnaise RIC qui a développé tout le système d'encaissement de la box. Enfin, nous avons travaillé avec Ingenico et Groupement CB sur la mise en place d'un parcours innovant de paiement.
Thank you for your time and thank you for the opportunity. Bye bye.